Hello, 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 and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is day 19. It is Monday. Monday, December the 19th. We got this little snowman who's upside down. Sorry, we're like top center of the painting. Oh, I can't wait to dive in today. Today has been a day already, and it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But let's jump in, have a little fun, enjoy the time lapse. We're going to have a WIP Chat today. I know we are, because I need to talk. I need to talk, and that's all I want to do is talk right now. So let's jump into the WIP Chat, and I will see you back here in a couple minutes. So we are back with the WIP and chat portion. Some things happened today. Like, as the day went on, my head got foggier and foggier and foggier. And it got to a point to where I was having issues, like, breathing out my nose. I had a headache and an earache. So, I went to where I had full-on head fog. Full-on head fog, where I couldn't think, and I slowed down with the diamond painting. And with all this, confetti and everything, it was just a lot. I pretty much figured out that I have a sinus infection going on. It was either an ear infection or a sinus infection based on the symptoms. But then I went and I got a nasal saline kit out of the bathroom, and I cleaned out my nasal passages after, and then also used my nasal spray. And I got to where, yeah, I still have fever. I'm still a little groggy in the head, but I can breathe. My ear pain is gone. So I am now 99% sure I had a sinus infection. My youngest son, Michael, the one who's always giving me trouble. Oh, by the way, he actually caught the bus this morning. Miracle. Yeah, he went and he made me some ramen, so I'd at least eat something. Such a sweetheart. My oldest son kind of like left me be because he just saw me diamond painting away. He thought I was recording with the voice. I was like, no, I'm just doing the time lapse. And everybody pretty much gets that I don't feel well. I feel like shit and I'm extremely tired. But I'm going to do everything I can to continue Vlogmas. I'm not going to put my health in danger, I get a sinus infection like every other month. And it's because of my bad allergies. And a friend of mine talked about how a friend of his got their nasal passage cleaned out by a doctor. So maybe I'll go see an ENT or whoever it is you go see for that after the new year. I don't know. Because it's weird. As I got older, I went and I was living in San Antonio, which if you know anything about San Antonio, it's allergen fucking capital. Things just got real bad where I was getting migraines every day. I was taking Sudafed every day. It got to a point to where my husband had to put his ID down to get more Sudafed, the good Sudafed. And it was horrible. Then I started seeing this doctor here, and she's great. She goes, you know what? Your blood pressure is concerning. But I'm like, well, is there any way you can prescribe Sudafed to me for these allergy migraines and everything else? She goes, no. What we're going to try is this. I'm concerned about your blood pressure. I'm not putting you on Sudafedrin because that'll increase your blood pressure. What we're going to do is we're going to put you on Singular. You have a history of asthma. You have really bad allergies. Singular can work for allergies and it'll help with your asthma. I'm like, okay, sounds good. At the same time, she gave me a prescription of Zyrtec and a prescription of Flonase. That was all fine and dandy, but I'd forget to take my Flonase and all that. So this last appointment, when she got me a prescription for my blood pressure, because that was still a problem even after quitting everything for a year, and it was still up, she put me on blood pressure medication. I've heard of this thing to where it's the Flonase and the Zyrtec combined. At this point, I was trying to get myself down a pill and only on the nasal spray. Lucky for me, or unlucky for me, that I didn't lose a pill because she started with the blood pressure medication. But the allergy regimen she has me on has helped a lot where I'm not getting migraines like every other week. I'm telling you, every other week I had a migraine that would make me immobile. I couldn't get out of bed, nothing like that, because it would just pound. And everybody's like, oh, that's got to be a stress headache because it's in the back of your head too. And she's like, no, you're so congested that you're, sorry, it's hard to think and talk right now. You're so congested that everything's just getting blocked and it's all pressure in your sinuses and it's putting pain elsewhere, even though that area, has nothing to do with your sinuses. So after a year of being on all these allergy medicines and a couple months being on the Dymista, which is the nasal spray and the Zyrtec together, I'm doing much better. I'm doing so much better, but like it's been a couple months since I've had a sinus infection, but I can tell you when I'm getting one. I didn't have a fever yet, but since I had a headache and my temperature was 100.0. So not quite fever, but it wanted to be there. And I was getting chills and aches. I'm like, you know what? I don't have a fever, but I got a headache and I got some pain, so I'm going to take some Tylenol. And that helped me carry on. If you notice, I still got my jacket on. I got my heat pumped up. I think it's like 70 degrees in my studio where I record these, and I'm freezing. So when I'm done with this, it's 9:30 at night. Yeah, 9:30 at night. When I'm done with this, I'm going to try to put it all together and get it out as soon as possible, and I'm going to bed. I got to get ahead of this thing. I'm not going to sit on my ass for like 3 or 4 days because something wants to get me sick. Hell no. I'm that stubborn. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. And being a mom and the primary caregiver of 3 children for now, the youngest one's 12, so 12 years. Being a mom and a caregiver for 12 years, primary caregiver of 3 for 12 years, a mom and then caregiver for 16. Excuse me. I'm used to pushing through it because I have to. And now that they're older, I can break, I can take rest. So I am going to take it easy while I'm feeling like this. I will take my time. Like, I think it took me 6 hours with breaks, obviously. I think the time lapse is only like just under 4 hours, but it took me over 6 hours to record that time lapse because I was taking it easy, and so don't worry, guys. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it. Man. But I did make a commitment, and as long as I'm up to it, I will keep getting this out. If I have to, like if tomorrow's worse, you're just getting time lapse. I don't care. I love you guys, but I don't care. As long as I get it out, And it's not like diamond painting really takes a lot out of you. Worst case scenario, you'll get a recording with like overhead in bed. I don't know. I have one of those little lap tables. And I guess I could do a phone mount. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm not that crazy. I am the girl that so, a story about Michael. Michael was born 3 months premature. He was a 28-week-old baby. Our 28-week pregnancy. At 26 weeks, my water broke, and I was deep into World of Warcraft. Deep into World of Warcraft. And we were raiding, and we were progressing through Ice Crown Citadel. And it was Sindragosa. So I'm in the hospital. I had my husband bring up my laptop into the hospital. And I raided Sindragosa and got our first kill as well, there is no main tank off tank when it comes to Sindragosa because of the fact that you just have to keep switching tanks. But still, I co-tanked Sindragosa in the hospital bed on a gaming laptop. And everybody goes, holy shit, that's some commitment right there. I was like, what else am I going to do? Sit here and go, guys, sorry, can't raid. I'm in bed. As long as I can work the computer and talk when needed, we're good. And, we had been going at it for a while, so we knew the fight. Everybody had done all the work we needed to, the research and all that. So, besides having to sit there and unmute to call I think I did push to talk that night. So, besides having to do push to talk to call my stacks to get the other tank to taunt off of me, I was fine. It's not like, I hate to say it, tanking was probably the best position I could have played for that fight in that situation. Less to pay attention to, I could focus on my stuff, and as long as everybody else was 100% on their game, we didn't have an issue. So yeah, we make jokes about my commitment at the time. but in the end, was it really that much commitment? But yeah, so I love being lazy. Love being lazy. I would rather be lazy than have a full day of productivity, because of the fact that, come on, who wouldn't rather be lazy? And so we make jokes about how when I'm sick, that's the perfect opportunity to be lazy. But the thing is, when I'm sick, that's when I'm like, oh, fuck this noise. Let's just go and have a blast. And I need to get this done. I need to get that done. I cleaned something I had been putting off for like 6 months one day because of the fact I felt like shit and I refused to lay in bed all day. I don't know what it is about me. I don't know why I'm this way. So I think it's the main thing. As long as I can move and get up and I'm not like stupid sore and stupid sick, I'm going to be productive. I'm such a Debbie Downer. Oh my goodness. I got to find out if my Aunt Debbie gets insulted by that term, Debbie Downer. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't leave a lot to WIP and Chat and I didn't have a lot to talk about today. And again, I know not many people follow my Instagram, but on there I put a story today. Turns out the editing for the stash video is just a little much right now. So I obviously didn't get it out today. I don't know when it'll get out, but it will be coming out. So I will get that out to you as soon as I possibly can. I will tell you when it's out. I will post it on Instagram. I'll tell you in the Vlogmas, all that, you know. And if you ring the bell to get notified, you'll be notified when it goes up. So yeah, this is the opportunity to say this. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified and ding the bell, ring the bell to get notified on when I put new videos up. After Vlogmas is over, I plan on putting at least 1 or 2 videos up a week. This daily stuff is just it's a lot. I don't mind it, but it's not something that's going to be year-round. I'm sorry. But don't worry. I already got plans for 2 or 3 a week, at least. Okay, y'all ready for the reveal? Ah, my magnet. Get back on there. If y'all didn't know, that's my wax minder. Those are available on my shop, which is Kiona's Corner over on Etsy. If you don't know what a wax minder is, I'm going to use this opportunity to tell you. Every time you refill your pen with wax in the front tip, your single placer with wax in the front tip, you always get this excess. You push it off and all that, and then you end up getting wax all over your drills. No. Wipe off the excess. Do a little twist on his little paw right here. This is your sacrificial drill. He'll get the residue. And then wipe off any excess afterwards. Then you're on to diamond painting with no residue on your drills. I'm telling you. Oh, we need to get this reveal. It's time for the reveal. Shortest WIP and Chat ever. Sorry. It's okay. Oh no. If you heard that, that was a collapse. So, let's put that over the light. I'm going to turn this around. Look at that. Day 20 is right there for tomorrow. Hey, there's my pen I was looking for, and it's open. Is that in screen? No. No. Okay, let's zoom out. You ready? Look at this. You knew as soon as you realized it was a Christmas tree we were doing today, you knew there'd be confetti. You knew it. It's like, no, I don't want to cut for you. You're sick. Get away from me. Shut up. I will win this fight. Alright. And the field reveal is it's so shiny. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for putting up with me with these late night videos and everything else. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to like if you like what you saw today and you've been liking the series. Don't forget to follow the playlist. It's up in the eye. I put it up in the eye, which is that way, at the beginning of every Vlogmas video. Don't forget to check out other videos on my channel and subscribe. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.